Shout out to Rock Kommander for being the best successor to RuneScape that is out there. Once the Holy Edition has been added. There we go.
So can I ask a bit about your clothes and like the concept behind it?
Yeah. So we often get asked about our outfits, and I think a big inspiration for us is Jethro Tull. We're big sort of fans of Jethro Tull, and like I think the flamboyance of the 1970s is a big influence to us because we were influenced musically by that genre. So it's great to kind of like mix the visuals of that time period, and also our music sort of like it draws inspiration from folk and medieval and early music. So we kind of mix all that in, and we also like write kind of sacred music, so like spiritual music. So we kind of tie all that together with like 1970s medieval, sacred, that sort of sounds, and this is what we came up with. Yeah.
How did you come up with the idea to combine spiritual like music with rock and metal? Because it's not really going hand in hand usually.
No, not usually. No. I think the thing is, I'm the main songwriter, and I'm a Christian, so all my beliefs, my faith, just kind of flows through the music. It kind of comes quite naturally. So when I go and sit down and write a song, I write about what's important to me, and so the music, spiritual, it's kind of been that way since day one, and we just sort of carried on this almost pilgrimage of the different albums, and it's really fun. There's just so much in the Bible to draw inspiration from, to be creative and make art from. So I think like there's a lifetime's worth of inspiration in the Bible, because it's literally a library of different literature and poetry and history, and there's just so much to glean. I think we will always draw that inspiration spiritually in that way.
It's also really fun to just be the polar opposite of like all the satanistic bands and all the black. It's just really, and all these bands wearing black and corpse paint. It's great to just be the polar opposite of that and still pull the same crowd. It's really,
Yeah, I was just about to ask, how did you get into this music genre? Because usually you don't think of metal and Christianity.
No, you don't. No, I think I just like to upset people sometimes. Just sort of like, just be a little bit like. And the thing is, like, I just fell in love with heavy metal. Like, when I was in school, someone gave me an Iron Maiden album, and my life was just changed really, because I was like, this is what I want to do. Like, I love this music. And I love like classic rock, and I love like classic heavy metal, and so I've just been kind of obsessed with it. And so I think it's just a case of, it just so happens that a Christian's fallen in love with the music and the sonic sound of it. I think that's kind of how this has happened. Really, no. So yeah.
And how does your band name connect back to the style?
Yeah, so Wytch Hazel is like it's like a healing remedy, it's a healing power, and so like. I like the idea that the music is like a balm to the soul. I like it's like healing power, and Wytch Hazel almost had like, people thought that Wytch Hazel had like the herb had like healing properties, and I think music has that aspect to it. I know that in my life, that if I don't think I would be here without music. It's so powerful. So the idea of Wytch Hazel is this healing herb, this healing balm musically. But also it kind of like, it's Old English, and we're like a British rock band, so it really makes sense with the aesthetic and everything as well. So that's how we came up with the name.
Yeah, that's a beautiful concept. Do you usually have a Bible next to you when you're writing your songs, or do you know this all by like in your mind at this point?
Yeah, so I sometimes do. Sometimes I have the Bible open. I mean, sometimes I'll have like different translations open, and like I'll take something from like the New Living Translation or the ESV, or some like the King James versions, possibly old language. So sometimes it's useful to take different versions and do things like that. But sometimes I'll just sometimes I'll just write how I'm feeling. And it's all kind of quite genuine. I don't try and manufacture anything. I'm just sort of like, try and write what makes sense and feels right.
Can you please tell me which instruments you guys play?
So I'm the guitarist, one of the guitarists.
I'm the bass guitarist.
I'm the singer and guitarist.
And I'm the drummer.
Ooh, we have quite a few guitarists.
Yeah, you need at least 2 for twin leads. That's our rule.
Ideally 3 guitarists.
Oh, I nearly
It's too expensive to fly everywhere.
Yeah, we ran out of spandex for another guitar player, so we had to just do it.
But it's fun to have real gamers promoting the game.
No. So Elden Ring is my top at the minute.
Yeah.
What have we got?
Rogue Trader. That's my favourite. Rogue Trader. Very good.
I had to stop gaming because it ruined my life. So.
Okay, that's relatable.
I think it's Skyrim for me.
Can I ask which game ruined your life?
RuneScape Classic.
Is it Final
Oh, it
Fantasy?
is.
So RuneScape.
I show her the character. Get the camera in. We'll show them your spec and your build.
RuneScape.
Priest,
RuneScape.
isn't he so
Oh, of course.
Is he a priest?
Wytch Hazel.
Oh yeah, look at that. The holiest priest of all.
Look at that.
La, 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 la.
Look at that. 14 million GP. I can put all my stuff. Look at that Holy Grail.
Where are your stats, Colin?
I've got 99, 99, 99, 99.
Memory.
Oh yeah, he knows what to prove.
Oh, this is like I've never watched him play it
Maxed out.
before.
I know.
Rich Hazel.
I'm
You pass.
93 prayer.
He's got a halo and everything. If you've seen it.
So
Scissor Yeah, it's pretty good. I've got Sir Radamin robe. I can be as holy as possible. Yeah. Can't wear that. I'm not a member.
This is you're back on it now, mate.
I know.
Yeah, mate.
I
You're back on it now.
Oh.
Well, I hope you just gained a new favorite game.
Yeah.
Check it out, definitely.
Yeah, dude. Let's see.